So my problem today, and here's where we begin, is consistency. And all of my friends and all of my neighbors that I truly and dearly love that disagree with me politically, you know, you don't even know when you're being lied to. You don't even know when you're being lied to. Because you'll read your HuffPo, you'll watch CNN, but you won't even recognize what you're not hearing. You don't know what you don't know. Because while we hear about the people, the last two people, Bernie Sanders, that did this great filibuster, Bernie Sanders was a badass when he did it. This woman in Texas, when she did it, she was remarkable, a woman of the century. And we had to listen to what they had to say. And you know what? That's good. We don't silence others. In the perfect Saul Alinsky world, all you do is isolate people. All you do is take their words out of context and you isolate them and you make them to look foolish and dangerous, and then you destroy them, and then you move on to the next one. And that's exactly what's happening in Washington. How many people today think that Ted Cruz is something that he is not? How many people have listened to Ted Cruz's father? How many people know Ted Cruz's heart? How many people know what he even said besides green eggs and ham?
Yeah, take yourself out of being a well-informed talk radio listener for a second and think about the average person at the airport watching CNN. They see him talking about White Castle and green eggs and ham and Duck Dynasty, and the next clip is the Democrats saying it was a waste of time. Well, of course it was a waste of time if that's what he did.
And then if you're the average person who's not informed, then you see a president, Bill Clinton, and then you see a presidential candidate, John McCain, who's on his own side, his own Republican. And then you see Peter King that come out and say, you know what, he's a dangerous man. Of course you think he's a dangerous man. Because the press continues to do what the press does best. Smear, distort, and lie. They are terrified about Ted Cruz. Terrified. You don't spend this much time tearing somebody down. You ignore them. They are terrified because they saw, as anybody who actually watched it, anybody who actually listened to him, they saw exactly how smart he is, how stable he is, how cogent he is, how together he is even after 20 hours. And I fear some of our friends in the Republican Party are deciding, I don't want to be destroyed, so I'm going to go stand over here with the other people because he'll destroy himself, and then I get a chance. No, make no mistake, guys. After they finish with him, they will come for you. If you don't stand together, there ain't going to be anything left. That's okay. Hold fast to the truth. Question with boldness even the very existence of God, for if there be a God, he must surely rather honest questioning over blindfolded fear. So you ask those honest questions. You do not hang around or listen to people who are encouraging you to have blindfolded fear. You do not listen or enable those people who are actually tying the blindfolds on others. You question with boldness everything you think you know to be true. You don't take anybody's word for it. You do your own homework. And when you find the truth, you hold true to that. You stand fast to that. You just got to keep looking up at the heavens and find a fixed point, because, boy, these seas are getting rough.